Hello, welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. And I'm here this evening to do the general mid-month for June from the time frame from June 15th through to the 30th for the sign of Libra. So let's get right into your shuffle, shall we? See what we can stir up for you. Some good stuff, I hope, Libra. Sorry that I missed the beginning of the month. Anytime I'm not posting when I should be posting, that means that there's something up. So I had some medical stuff going on. Still going on. But I'm here now. So I apologize for the first of the month. That really bothered me. Pissed me off is what it did, that I couldn't get the readings done and out. And I'm not exactly on time with these ones either. Half of them are going to be, well, going to be shorted a day at least. So, but we're doing 5 cards as usual. Card number 1 will be your overall energy, Libra. Card number 2 will be your finances, your wealth. Card number 3 will be your hearth, your home, your intimate relationships. Card number 4 will be your challenges, and hopefully they'll be few. I can't work these cards tonight. There we go. And the 5th and final card will be your message from Spirit. I'm going to cut the deck and consult with Pendulum. As this deck stands, are the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for the next 5 card spread for the mid-month of June from the 15th through to the 30th for the sign of Libra for this free public general reading, which may or may not resonate with everybody. Are these top 5 cards, as this deck stands, the cards that are meant for the next spread for Libra? And that's good enough for me. Thank you. You may stop. Thank you. All right. Let you guys see the spread while it's being laid. Card number 1, your overall energy. Page of Swords, gossip. Not all gossip is bad. Maybe this is good. Who knows? Your next card. Your finances and wealth. We have new beginnings with the Fool. Card number 3, your hearth, your home, your intimate love, anything to do with your heart. Oh, wow. Ace of Wands. Look at that. Growth. What a great card to have in anybody's reading at any time. Card number 4, your challenges, let them be few. Page of Cups and imagination. And the final card, and the 5th card in this reading, is your message from Spirit. We have the Queen of Swords, and she's all about resilience, strength, all that good stuff. All right, and this is your spread. Okay. All right, there we go. Page of Swords and gossip, the overall energy. Wow. I don't know, guys. Jeez, Libra. Right off. Excuse me. Okay. This page, when he shows up, he or she, all I can say is with this card, the energy is portraying that you need to watch what you say, when you say it, and who you're saying it around. This guy here is very charming, very witty, heart-stealing. People like him. Here's the thing, he's self-serving, very self-serving. He's out to gather gossip on somebody, all right? He use it to his advantage. You have to be very, very careful of that. All right, Libra? Just watch for anybody trying to, well, metaphorically stab you in the back, discredit you, take advantage of you in any way, shape, or form. You have to watch out for that. One of the traits about this person you'll know and may recognize this person that's not to be trusted. They love being in the limelight. They like being the center of attention. They're always walking around with this big pearly white smile on all the time. You know, who does that in real life? Who smiles like that all the time? Like this guy's perpetually smiling. It's not true. It's not true, Blue. You know, he tries to charm everybody. There's the thing with this fellow. It might be something else that you'll recognize with this person. They're there in the last couple of weeks of the month. Just be very careful. Avoid trouble if you can, okay? And be clear on any communications that you make with anybody as well. Make sure you're on the same page. Some of you could be getting some complaints on the job. And also for some of you, and this is on the job as well, there could be some bitchiness and backchat going on behind you. Cutting words. Politicking. Legal issues. Paperwork. Looks like a pretty heavy couple of weeks right here overall. There's a lot going on. Serious stuff too. But especially when it comes to anybody dealing with legal stuff, be careful of this guy, all right? Just giving you a heads up here. Giving you a heads up. Be very careful. Be there to use information against you. Your own information. And in your finances, we're looking at the Fool and new beginnings. In the financial world. That is your world. New beginnings. It's beautiful. When this card shows up, for some of you, I just heard being bumped up into the next tax bracket, so your income has just increased somehow, some way. Raises, not bonuses, but raises at the very least. New job, new income, much better. You've been bumped up. You're looking now at having enough money to play with. After your needs and your wants are met, there's still money left over now, and you want to use it wisely, so you're looking at the long-term picture here. Investing your money into something else, maybe. That's for somebody out there. This card shows up. You're on the brink of a brand new path in life. It's a whole new thing. Being bumped up, tax bracket, being bumped up into another class, if you want to call it that. Starting out a brand new life for some, moving into a new area, a new community, a new neighborhood. A step up again. From where you came from, you're moving on up. There's a wonderful opportunity that's waiting for some of you financially when this card shows up. When it comes to work, what it is that you do, and when it comes to your relationships, there's a bit of a tug with destiny going on the last couple of weeks in those areas of your life, work and relationships. And the card's gently reminding you that any dreams you have right now, any things you want to manifest, make sure that your feet are flat on the ground, firmly on the ground. You are grounded. They're realistic. Just make sure they're realistic. That's what you need to look for. You're also being encouraged at this time. Any financial goals you have, focus on those. This is the time to do it. Put all the focus, put all the mental work into it. Figure it all out. Then you know what you're doing. You know where you're going. Everything will fall into place a heck of a lot easier if you already know this ahead of time. So focus on that right now. The last 2 weeks, you get into July, maybe you can start rolling it out. Putting it into play for real. For somebody else, you're being encouraged to reinvent yourself. Putting a different face on for the world from here on out. Something has happened and has changed. And it's changed you, is what I'm trying to say here. It's changed you inside somehow. And I hear never again. Never again. I've learned. From here on out, it's all new. I'll wing it. But I'm never going to be that again, or in that place again, or do that again, or live that way again. It's different now. Things have changed. There's been a change in the tide, as they say. There's a bright future and a brand new territory for somebody. And getting there will be through going on a trip or a journey over land or sea. So here's the advice of the card. It's real simple. No matter where you're going, no matter where you've been, no matter where you've come from, whatever is in front of you next. When it comes to notable decisions, choices, directions, changes to make, if you like what you see, listen to your intuition. And if it feels good, then go for it. Card's encouraging that. Your keywords are risk and innocence, departure, a new pathway for you, discovery, journeys. Basically, for most of you that this resonates with, starting over. In some capacity, you're starting over. Your next card we're looking at, beautiful. Ace of Wands and growth. Somebody's having a baby. Right off, I heard that. All right. So someone's having a baby. This is a wonderful card. It's all about new beginnings because it's an ace. All aces are new beginnings, good or bad or whatever. Doesn't matter. There's something new that's beginning. Intuition is strengthened and growing as well. And so is your spirituality. There's a big surge there in both areas, intuition and spirituality. Adventures lie in the wait for some in the best of ways. Really good adventures. And adventures are sometimes having all your facts in a row, and that's very predictable now. You know where you're going and what you're doing, and other people like to fly by the seat of their pants, and they like to wing it. And they figure, what's an adventure if you already know everything? This is about not knowing and still moving forward. It's still allowing yourself to grow, even if it is into the unknown. Either way, you'll come out with lessons learned, right? There's nothing bad associated with this card or negative in any way, shape, or form. There's no caution. Throw caution to the wind. This is a beautiful card. And the reason it makes it so beautiful is where it's fallen into. The placement of that, the home for it in this reading is within your hearth and your home. All the love that is in your life and within the intimate relationships of the most intimate kind, be it, you know, bonding going on within the family structure or into a romantic relationship. It's all good all the way right down to the relationship you have at your local clerk, at your local grocer. You know what I mean? That kind of a thing. Everything is going really, really, really well. Maybe it's, oh, do I dare say spring, and it's almost summer officially now. People are going to start yelling at me because it's going on all over the place. We're usually 80 and 90 this time of year. They're like 56, 58. That's Fahrenheit. And it's no different here. We have had every day of June, every morning, frost warnings. Every morning. No different from tonight. Frost warnings for tomorrow morning. So if you got plants that are frost sensitive, we're tired. We're getting tired of taking them all in at night. We're covering them all up at night. You know, and then having to take them back out or uncover them the next. It's a pain. We just want to plant our seeds and watch it grow. Growth is the main thing about this card, speaking of grow. But some of you are heading out on an adventure, trying something new. That could be work-related, getting hired for a job you've never done before. It's going to be all new to you. How exciting. Maybe. Depends on the job, right? Well, with the job could be perks for some of you. There's room to grow and you can see that you can move up in this company, working for this company, which is wonderful. Ideas are growing as well at this time. Seeds are being planted and you're going to watch those seeds break open and break ground and, you know, sprout up. And some ideas will grow. They will thrive. They will flourish. They will bloom. All that good stuff. And maybe some are slow starters, and some won't break the surface of the earth at all. But overall, we're looking at success for most of you. And again, fertility in every sense of the word. Having bambinos, congratulations if that's what you planned. And the other way is fertility is in planting seeds throughout your life and watching them grow. It's a beautiful card. Step into your power now because it's waiting for you to step into it and wear it like a second skin. All right now, within your most important part, more important area of your life, it's family, it's home. Everything's going in your favor. It's the most important part of everybody's life is your immediate, intimate part of your life. Your challenges for the month are the Page of Cups. He's all about imagination. And I'm hearing motivation with this as well. We're looking here at discovering your inner child. A good friend could be coming back from the past. This could be a romantic relationship as well from your past. And just seeing them put you back in touch with your inner child. Just that simple. There's nothing even to read into there. That's just that simple. Because there's somebody from that time era in your life, and you automatically, your imagination goes wild, and that's what this card is all about. And I'm smiling because I'm feeling it's bringing a smile to a lot of faces when it goes down. It's going to be a feel-good thing. Whatever it is for, whatever it means to you, whether it be an old friend, an old relative, maybe just walking through the old hood, finding yourself doing that someday. And it brings back a lot of memories that way. But it's more about somebody coming back into your life. That was once a very huge part of your life. And as I said, for some, it could be an old flame coming back. And it's the kind of type of situation. There's no hatred. There's no anger. There's no hurt feelings. There never was between you. You just grew apart. You went separate ways. And now you're gravitating back toward each other. Will anything come of that? I don't know, Libra. But overall, being with this person makes you feel happy. And it's reciprocated. They feel the same way when they're with you. It's like you were never apart. And it's all good for the foreseeable future anyway. What more could you ask for? There could be some offers made to you at this time as well. And as I already stated, basically a new love coming in for the rest of you, not from the past, but a new love coming your way. Growth in that area overall. Money's being highlighted a little bit, and friendship is really strong with this card. Very, very, very strong. And it's got to do with your younger years. It's just really strongly connected to that within this reading. Okay. Your only challenges that I really see with this is anything new that begins at this time. The challenge will be for you to incorporate it into your world as your world stands now without something new upsetting the balance of what you've already put in place in your life. What is your life? All right, that'll be your challenge. Be a bit of a balancing act, especially if that person from the past comes back. You're going to incorporate them into your life like on a daily basis. If you start dating again, they're going to be in your life on a daily basis pretty much. Where's it going to leave the rest of your day, right? Your evenings, your weekends, this kind of a thing. So you have to think about that. That's your challenge there. But then we've got the Queen of Swords. It's your message from Spirit. And no matter what goes down before this, you're always going to be resilient, Libra. You'll always bounce back. Oh, my goodness. Some of you have been through some harrowing times, some terrible times, bad experiences, horrible, but they've rounded who you are today, whether you'd like to admit that or not. This is a woman, too, that has a very strong influence. The energy of her, I feel she's more of an energy within your life. And partly representing you as well in this reading. And it shows with this energy comes a lot of strength. That's where the word resilience comes from. And no matter where you've been or what you've been through, Libra, and sometimes you don't like the fact that you bounce back, but it's who you are. It's what you're made of. Nothing keeps you down for very long. And even if you have to, you carry the pain with you as you walk through. You get up and you keep walking. It's painful, but you get up and you keep walking. This could be a woman as well. The off chance it could be. Not just a woman, it could be anybody. You're waiting for them to make a decision about you, to give you the green light on something. You know, and this could be anything from your mundane bank loans. You know, she could be a loans officer. They could be a loans officer. It could be male or female. Being given the green light for something, I'm not going to flub it and make it up. I don't see what that is, but I'm hearing you're waiting for the green light to go ahead, the okay, to move forward with something. And some of you, this is serious. This is heavy stuff. You're really banking on it going through for you and the decision working in your favor. This card again shows overall, it's like the strength card. It shows strength of character overall and how resilient you can be. And Spirit is telling you you're resilient as you have to be at any given time for any length of time. You are resilient. It's in your makeup. It's in your genes. It's who you are. You are always going to come back stronger than ever before. This is also a card of high respect as well. You'll be respected. Not to worry, Libra. If nothing else, people will respect you. This is your final word in this 5-card spread. Well, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it gave some guidance or some comfort or some hope. I always go for that. I'm the eternal optimist. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that, Libra. Thank you very much for sharing your day with me. Also, if you like this reading, anybody out there, if you'd like to have a personal private reading, of course, I offer that service. And the information for that can be found down below the video window in the Show More section. Just read through once, grab my email, ship it off, and get you taken care of just as soon as I can. For everybody else, if you're looking for me, you'll usually find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes. This is my spot in the world. If not, this time of year, spending a lot of time down below at the cove, walking along the beach, along the water's edge that brings in the highest tides in the whole planet, the beautiful and the bountiful, the Bay of Fundy. And if you're looking for me, chances are you're always going to catch me waiting for the next high tide. Keep the peace in so you can share the love and the light out and smile at a stranger today. And I hope to see you all back, and me too, come the 1st of July. For now, just chill, just go with the flow. Have the rest of June be really good for you. Bye for now.